Okay, so off we go. I have all my ingredients ready to be weighed, my cake tins, my cake liners. Yeah, just about to start. 225 grams of softened butter. I'm going to use that little bit there just to grease the tins before I put the liner in. Tins have been greased. Eggs ready to be decanted into a jug one by one. So next up is 225 grams of caster sugar. I can see me spilling that. Ooh, a little bit over. So dark today. There we go. And the same amount, 225 grams of self-raising flour. And that is 2 level teaspoons of baking powder. So the beauty of an all-in-one method is exactly that. You just put it all in one bowl at the same time and beat it all up. So we have sugar, we have flour, we have the baking powder, we have the butter, which doesn't want to come out, but it will now. No, it won't. Be back in a sec. So the butter is in. What I have done is cut it up a little bit, as it's not 100% soft, so hopefully that'll make things easier to blend together. If you can hear my cat in the background, his name's Chunk. Just about to put the eggs in. The first egg broken, ready to go in. I think I've mentioned before, I always do this just in case there's a problem with the egg and you don't put it in and ruin all the other ingredients that you've already put in the bowl. Okay, that's everything in. Time to put on the mixer. Okay, off we go. Start off gently. The oven's already on 160, as I have a fan oven, so it's slightly less than a normal oven. Otherwise it'd be 180. Now I know flour's not going to shoot out everywhere, I've turned the mixer up. Just need to mix until everything's thoroughly blended together. I'll scrape down the sides in a second and give it one final mix. So the sides and bottom have now been scraped. Time to turn on for final mix. Looks good, nice and smooth. Just need to divide between the 2 cake tins. So the mixture's now in the tins. I've evened it out a little bit. I don't tend to do it too much, as I find the heat from the oven will even them out perfectly. Fingers crossed that works this time. Just about to put them in the oven now for about 25 minutes. We're in the middle of the oven. See you in a little while. Time to tidy up while the cake's baking. So a quick wipe down of my mixer before giving it a bit of a buff up, so it's all nice and clean, ready for the buttercream. Everything else is being washed up apart from my mixing bowl, because I shall need that later. Okay, and then just buff it back up. I love this. I know you shouldn't love an object, but I do. Okay, so that's that. And then just a quick spray down. This is my Zoflora. I do follow Mrs. Hinch. If anybody doesn't on Instagram, you should, because she's ace. It's at Mrs. Hinch Home, and she always uses Zoflora, but I'm a tad older than her, and I've been using it for years. But just dropped my cloth. There we go. Okay, are we done? All ready for later. Forgot to mention the state of my cloth. It is clean. It's just stained with tomato soup from last night. It's going in the boil wash later. So my theory about it levelling out in the oven didn't quite go to plan. However, as the outsides are bigger than the inside, I think I can probably hide that. We'll show you later. I'm going to leave these for about 10 minutes to cool down, then turn them out. Okay, so now time to make the filling. Obviously jam just goes on one side and then buttercream on the other. So that's 100 grams of icing sugar, 50 grams of butter, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla essence for the buttercream. All mixed together and then spread on the cake. So using the guard to start with, so it doesn't splash everywhere. Okay, so just ready to be sandwiched together, for which I need 2 hands. And there you have it. Would never know there's a big dent in the middle. Not too bad at all. I just need to tidy up the outside bit because it's being covered with buttercream and icing at my course later. Hope you enjoyed watching, mistakes and all. See you next time.